things that go
billions of
along with it,
dollars
like
brought into the
all the
US economy.
pedophiles in
Silent
Hollywood,
movies of the early
and
20th
pedophiles
century,
in the
the more
Academy of
modern
Motion Pictures
blockbusters
Arts and
that have
Sciences,
dominated in
AMPAS,
recent
and
years.
all
It
this.
was in
I
1911
just
that the
don't
first
care
movie
about it.
company set
I
up
don't
shop
care
in
about.
Hollywood,
I
leading
could
into
care
its
less if
golden
the
age in the
movie
30s and
industry
40s,
went
with the world's
Hollywood
first real
could put.
superstars like Clark
Yeah, they could
Gable,
all go out
Ingrid
and get a
Bergman,
manual
and
job.
Humphrey
Then
Bogart.
were stacking
It was
shelves.
after the Second World
They're all
War that the
healthy,
first real
grilled
challenge for Hollywood rose over the
people, aren't
hills.
they? Yeah.
Television
Yeah, they
sucking
could go out
audiences
and
away
get a
to the
manual
small
job
screen.
then, but it probably scared the
Soon,
living daylights
blockbusters
out of them
reigned
because
supreme
they
with
just
films
lived
like
this
Star Wars.
luxury
Technology improved as
lifestyle of
well, leading to
Hollywood,
other
and
films such as
and
the
then they
Marvel
moan
movies
and
and
be like, "Oh,
Avatar.
it's hard
But
work."
then
What do you mean
came
hard
the
work?
perfect storm. First,
Oh
coronavirus,
dear.
wiping out production. Then 148 days of the
You go
actors
out
and
and flip
writers' strike.
burgers at
And on
Burger
top of
King
that
and
came
fries.
streaming, a painful shift as audiences watch even more from the
I just
comfort of
don't. I
their
just
own
don't simply
sofas.
care. And if
Producers
that
as
goes
well
along
shifting
goes with
production to
the
less
cinema
expensive
industry,
locations like New
and that will
Mexico
fade
and
out.
Georgia,
Believe me,
cutting
I won't
Hollywood
miss it.
production by 40%.
Been there,
And
done
finally,
that,
last
and
January, the
frankly,
worst natural
I
disaster that
feel
Los Angeles
now.
has ever
I
experienced.
feel ashamed,
Hollywood Hills in flames
disgusted that I
were like
even
an
done
out-of-film
projection back
picture of a
back in
declining industry.
1989 up to about
Today,
1998. I
experts are
feel
warning
ashamed to ever
that Los
done
Angeles could
had
become the
been
new
involved
Detroit,
with
a
that
city that
sort of thing,
believed the
because
automobile industry
what has
would
it brought to
always be there.
my life?
Valerie Defer,
Nothing.
Pierrick Laurent with Wasim Cornet.
So it's just
Revisit
been
Los
totally
Angeles
wasted
for France
wasted
24.
time. So what? A lot of people out there,
These 9 letters have
at
come
the
to
end of the
symbolize
day,
a city
why do people
and an
want to
entire industry that has dominated the
watching
entertainment
Hollywood
world
movies
for
and
over
all
a
that?
century.
Oh, it's because the soundtrack, but the sound
But
mixes and
today
all that
in
are
these
crap.
hills, the shots that ring
Oh,
out
and this
aren't
bit,
those from the
is what I
Western
just
movie.
can't stand. All
Believe it or
this
not,
bit
Dutch
here in the
Merrick is
video.
a prop master in
I'm
Hollywood.
just totally sick
web
and
of your
fed
hand
up
up in
with
the
all
hilt
the
of the
gun
gun.
violence that
There you
Hollywood
go.
tries to glorify,
Finger on the trigger.
and then you got all the
When
gun
you're ready.
freaks out there, and that thing I don't want to see any of that sort
But for
of
the
gun
past few
shooting
months,
shit.
this has become his
Because it's
main
just an
activity,
ego.
teaching
It's just
firearm
an
shooting,
ego for
just
certain
like he did
people, and
over
it thinks
30
it
years
makes
ago
them
before
big,
working for the film
hair,
industry.
cool, and
You
all
have a
that.
very nice
But no,
grouping,
it doesn't.
and you're a
It's
first
just
star. Oh, shit.
disgusting and
Hey,
repulsive.
Hollywood. We're gonna work on the next
And
stage.
it just
Every
brings
weekend we bring
misery
people out here and teach
to
them
other
basic gun
people's
safety.
lives that have
And
people
with no
that have
business to rely
they
on,
know that have
this
been
has now
killed
become
because of
my
gun
primary income,
violence.
oddly
Because
enough.
the
I never
USA
thought I would say
is
that.
a
I always thought that the
disgusting
film business
country. It
would be
is.
my
It's
entire life, my
repulsifying.
entire career. But here I
And
am, back to
I
the
just
good
can't
old
look at,
days
I
of
just
teaching
can't
people
look
how
at
to
these
shoot. And I
this
love
gun
doing it.
thing.
I really, really love
Where's the
doing
bloody
it.
thing? Because I'm just
But
going to
it's
skip a
not
little bit of
film work.
this.
It's not the career that I
It
chose.
just
The entire sector has been affected.
repulsifies me. Yeah, there we
Discover
go.
Luca
Got an
Fallone's denim
advertisement there now.
shirt, crafted in Italy from luxurious denim for a
Oh God, I
robust
can't
yet
stand the word when someone
deserted.
starts babbling on about
The
bloody
industry is going through a
luxurious.
crisis not seen since the 1960s in the rise of television. But this crisis has
Oh, stop
actually been
moaning
a
about
series of
bloody
crises.
television.
The pandemic paralyzed filming for
Because
18
television
months.
is still
Then,
around,
the recovery was
and
stopped in
they're
its
still
tracks by the
moaning
historic
about it.
writers and actors
It's like, well,
strikes
when
in
you think about
2023.
it, and everyone's
Filming
got
was
a
shut
bloody
down for
mobile phone, and then you
148
think
days
how
to
many
secure better
people,
wages.
I don't give a damn,
Since then, the
how many
production of
people,
films and series
kiddies,
has
with
plummeted.
their little phones, because they're always
This company
tap,
has
tap,
been hit
tap on the
hard
bloody
by the
things,
drop
aren't
in
they, with
activity.
these kiddies?
We
They'll be
started with
watching
2
these
of these
fucking
trucks
movies,
in
a fucking movie,
2006,
on
and
a
then now,
fucking phone,
we're up
you
to
know?
90 or something now.
And
Over
gradually
the
the
course of 2
cinema
decades, Wes
is
Bailey built a
it's
thriving
going down.
business
Look at
by
this
renting
Mission
filming
Impossible,
equipment to
Top
all of
Gun,
Hollywood. But
Maverick,
in the
bloody
past 2 years,
cruise
he's
guy
had to let
with
go of
fucking
a
Paramount
quarter of his
Pictures.
employees.
It's
Wes
going
himself hasn't earned
down.
anything in a year and a half.
You know, it's like
Los
the
Angeles is
quote in
down
Top
about
Gun:
40% over the
crashed
last
and
2 years. I
burned,
think we're
and
down
it didn't look pretty.
38%. We were down
That's what Mission
20%
Impossible
in
was doing.
2023, and it fell another 18% in 2024. So we had to downsize. People had to
That was a good
do
sound effect.
2 jobs,
Better
3
than bloody
jobs
all
just
these
so
sound
that we
editors and
we
doing
wouldn't
all
close
that
our
crap on
doors.
those dub
Before the
stages.
crisis, Wes even built
I
this
don't care.
3,000
I
square
hope
meter studio.
it
Inside,
goes
he
pretty
meticulously
soon
recreated
within the next
recurring
few
locations
years,
in
and
films
suddenly,
and shows.
you know, maybe
Really
the
serves a
flop
project
of
to get a
Mission
lot of different
Impossible would
shots,
just
and
literally
you can go from
be a nail in
hospital
the
to
coffin
jail
for the
to
industry
police,
or Paramount Pictures. I don't
bullpen.
care. I
It's
ain't
kind meant to be. everything to the interrogation
why
room, lineup.
I speak like
We
this
even
is
have a
because
Each
I
set
hate
can be rented
IMAX. I
out for
hate the IMAX
€3,500
Corporation. I
per
don't
day,
like
but
Canada.
Wes is having a hard time finding clients.
They totally ruined.
The
What
plan
the
was
fuck
to
am I
work with a
looking
lot of
at?
the true
What
crime
the fuck
shows.
it-
You know,
what
if you
the fuck
got
am I looking
Grey's
at on
Anatomy or
this
big
bit
TV
here
shows,
in this
you would
video?
have a much more guaranteed long-term project. Unfortunately, we weren't able to get
The paid filming this one for the current.
Leave this
some of
little
the
bit on because
A short
bloody hell,
2-hour
that
flight
was
from Los Angeles is the state
didn't
of New
approve.
Mexico. Its
Because
capital,
Hollywood is really,
Albuquerque, is home to
in some ways,
800,000
it's
people and
disgusting.
attracts new
It
projects each year.
repulsifies me now.
It all began in 2006 with the success of Breaking Bad and its spin-off, Better Call Saul.
I won't miss
This
any
house
of
on
it.
the right was in
I won't miss
Better Call
this. I won't
Saul.
miss the
His brother Chuck. That's Chuck's house there.
movies.
I think we set it on fire.
I've
in
got
the
enough
end.
on
That's a
tape
scene
or disc.
Spoiler alert.
You know,
Cindy
sometimes I
McCrossan
watch them,
was a
sometimes I
location
don't.
scout.
Some
In
movies,
total, she worked
digital
on
movies,
50
I've not
episodes.
even watched in 10 years.
A filming location
You know?
for a show like Breaking Bad
So what?
made a huge difference.
There's about
it was
there's over
steady,
a billion
consistent
or
work.
more so
It was,
movies worldwide.
You know, an incredibly popular, award-winning show that
That's
brought
just
a lot of
movies.
attention
That doesn't
to Albuquerque.
include TV
Today,
shows.
Cindy
TV
manages
shows and
filming
all that.
permits
Oh,
for the city.
my goodness.
Over the years, she
Worldwide,
has seen
that'd
major
be in the
productions come
billions.
to Albuquerque, drawn to a
Worldwide,
wide variety of
since the
settings,
dawn of
like this abandoned
television.
warehouse.
But television and all that, and you know, it's still around, or
There's been
mobile
so many
phone.
films shot in this building.
Mobile
Big
phoning,
movies,
watching
Avengers and Terminator,
wanna watch a movie
Salvation,
on a
and
fucking
a lot of the
phone.
television
That's
series.
what David Lean
You
said.
know, most every script you get,
I
there's
don't give
a
a fuck. I
warehouse
couldn't
where
care less.
a drug
Good
deal
riddance to Hollywood.
happens, or the bad guys are hiding. And so
Look at this
to have
lady
this
here.
available
She
to
can go
film
out and
is
get a
a
bloody
great
manual
asset.
job flipping
Albuquerque can
burgers at
offer
Burger
other
King when it
backdrops
all
to films
goes
besides
down.
just a desert
Boom.
landscape. You know, we're so much more.
At least
than
it'd
just
be an
that.
honest day's
But
work
there are also major
rather than this
financial
Hollywood
incentives to
luxury
shoot in New
lifestyle
Mexico.
rubbish.
Unlike in Hollywood, the permits issued by Cindy are free.
Because
The productions that employ
you watch,
local crew
you look
members
at
get a
this
30%
video
tax
here,
credit.
and you can
It
see
really
how
encouraged
natural
the state
the
to
color
build their
looks.
workforce, to
And then you look at this
the
crappy
infrastructure
marble
as
or
far as
whatever the fuck it
stages,
is,
vendors, and it's
and
just been
today,
steady
and you think,
growth
what
since
the fuck
then.
is wrong?
The ongoing
that
renovations on a building nearby
It
prove
doesn't
that the
even
state is
fit
betting on the
into our
long term.
natural
The
reality
school
world.
will be training film
It's
workers for the
it's
future,
complete dream
and that
made
works
up,
with
and
our
it's like,
state
what the fuck am
incentives,
I watching?
so that local
And you
talent, local
got all
crew
this home theater
will be employed
shit,
by the industry.
and you're thinking,
Each year,
okay,
filming
no,
in New
do I need a
Mexico
color
brings over
a
$800
color
million to the
calibrate because
state's
they're
economy.
like a pack
One of the symbols of this
vultures out
resounding
there.
success are these
They
brand
only
new
want your
studios,
fucking money. They'll
400,000
come
square
round and
meters
say
that
this
were
and all
acquired by
that. They're
Netflix in
bullshit, you.
2018.
Believe me.
In exchange
There's
for
nothing
local
wrong
aid,
with
the
your
streaming giant
projector.
promised to invest
There's nothing
$2
wrong with your
billion
fucking
over 10
TV.
years and
It's
already
only a
employs
tiny little
4,000 people.
variance.
With its massive
know,
and
You've got to
cost-effective
get the
offer,
colours all
Netflix
the
has
same.
sparked fierce
Like a
competition among
graphic
studios,
equalizer. You've got to get the red, green,
pushing
blues,
many
and the
to try
white
to
or whatever.
cut
You've got to get it,
costs.
boom, to look flat. Otherwise, you might have this colour up here peaking.
Castle
But
Studios.
it's
Tim
marginal.
Pfeiffer already owns a film set
When
in
you
Los
look at
Angeles.
it and you
2
think
years
it looks
ago, when
okay,
demand declined,
when you
he
look in
chose
that,
to open a second
say,
one here.
you can
In
go
addition
out
to
and
comfortable
video
dressing
something
rooms for
that you
demanding
are fully
celebrities,
aware of,
Tim's
and you
major
know,
selling point is a
and you
technological
look at it through
revolution
the viewfinder, and then you
located
bring it in,
behind
you
these
play it on your
doors.
projector, you play it on your
So,
TV,
Tim,
it looks
can you
fine.
tell us
But when
where
you
we
look at
are
some of these
We are in
crappy
a space
new
station,
movies today, they
and
look
this
shit.
space station is gigantic. It's one of the biggest ones in
Looks
show
like you're
business.
watching a
But the great
dying
thing is,
fucking
it does not
xenon lamp on a
exist. There's nothing
projector
here.
that's
We're
got
in a
only a
big
few minutes of
green room,
light left
so
on
we've
the
just
bloody
saved
lamp.
$1 million. If you were to build this
God.
out in the real world, it would probably,
A lot
I
of
don't
you
know, take a
kiddies out
month
there today, you
and a
think
crew
you're,
of 20,
or yeah,
where
some
here
of
we
you
have one
people
guy,
in your
and it takes him a week.
40s
This
where you're a
technology makes it
millionaire and you
possible
got a
to use a
crappy home
virtual set
theater in
in
your
real time,
basement.
and the possibilities are
Believe
endless.
me, please.
All right, now
I
we're
tell
in
you,
a basketball gym.
A basketball
I'm
court,
more
a futuristic diner,
die
or
hard
an
for all
airport
this
terminal.
shit.
Anything
Well,
is
once
possible.
was.
And you can
Once
also mix
was.
in, do some
And
a few
most
tricks
of you lot,
as you're
believe
about
me,
to see here.
you won't
So
miss
I'm
it.
actually sitting
And you can just
on
get on
this
with your normal life because
airport
today you only
chair
look
that
at this,
doesn't
all this
exist.
green
don't you think
screen
a
shit.
production that was thinking of filming outside LA would come
Fucking
here
hell.
instead because they're going to save money?
Oh, I hope so. yeah, people are going to go to
Can't
the best,
stand it.
most
Because when you
cost-efficient
see it,
place.
you can see
and
there's
if that's
something
us,
in
well,
the
that's,
image there that looks
we hope it is.
artificial. It just
Cutting
doesn't
edge technology paired with tax breaks,
doesn't
the
look
ideal recipe to speed up
anything
the
like
exodus of film
reality.
and TV productions,
Good fucking
especially
riddance,
as Los
fucking
Angeles'
Hollywood.
image continues to take a
Would
hit.
fucking miss you for a moment. I won't
Last
miss the
January,
cinema
the city faced
industry,
the
not
worst
for a moment.
wildfires in its history.
And all those
Pacific
films
Palisades, home to
that were
many
just in
celebrities,
a
saw
vault,
major destruction.
35 mil,
So did
70 mil, I don't give a
Altadena,
fuck.
a
Let it
middle-class
fucking
neighborhood where
die.
many
I won't
Hollywood
miss it.
workers live. Dutch Merrick, the prop master and firearms instructor,
Oh,
lost
fucking hell, I'm not
everything
listening to it anymore. I'm
Part of me
skipping
feels
this.
like, okay, I'm coming
Talking
home.
about bloody firearms
realize
and
there's no-
shit. Not interested.
Dutch and many
Yeah,
Over the
look,
last
all
2
the
years, I've
Hollywood
come to
homes
the
all burnt
dawning
to the
that
bloody
Hollywood have
ground.
moved all. That's it.
Another advertisement. I'm just going to let that advertisement go through because I'm cutting the video short in a moment, maybe.
Yeah.
Actually, I think I'll just cut it short now on that. What's it?
Call me better than.
Yeah, fuck off. And there we go. Won't miss it. Won't miss Hollywood. Goodbye to Hollywood. Da da da. I won't fucking miss you. Da da da. Not for a single moment, a single day. Good riddance, Hollywood. Fuck off, Hollywood. Over and out.